Hello, lighthouse artists. We're going to talk about how to draw these lines in front of your lens of your lighthouse. We're also going to talk about how to make the railing where people walk up here at the top of your lighthouse. So let's get started. The first thing you want to do is you want to draw a line coming from the edge of the top of your lighthouse, just straight down. It may not come to the edge of this bottom part because you might have made this wider and bigger than the top part. So use your ruler, line it up with the edge of the top and just go straight down. If you want to compare this straight edge with the straight edge of your paper to make sure that they are parallel, do that. That's a really smart way to make sure your line is straight up and down. Do all these things with a pencil first. Then jump over here. Make another line. Same thing, just on the other side, starting from the edge of this, going straight down. You can use your ruler this way, or you can have your ruler on this side, and you align your ruler and make it parallel with the first line that you just drew. So then once you have these two lines right here, you find the middle. In this case, I actually folded this paper in half so I can still see my fold. So I left myself a little mark right there. Down here, I also had this folded in half, so I have a little fold and I could see my mark. I know that's the half and half point, so I line those points up, draw a line, and then I'm good. I have the middle right there. Okay, so while you're doing that, I'm gonna trace those with Sharpie so that you can see what they look like. All right, so now you can see them a lot better. The next thing we want to do is find halfway between the middle and the edge. You could measure it, you don't have to. You can just eye it, make yourself a mark on the top and the bottom, and draw yourself that line. Doing the same thing on the other side. There. So now we have the glass panels at the top of our lighthouse, and they're separated by these pieces that would be metal that would hold the glass in for that encased lens. Now, some people like the railing idea right here. Your railing should be half the size of what a person would be standing on top of this lighthouse because it needs to come up to their waist. So what I'm gonna do is I am imagining that my lighthouse railing would come up about this much. So I go in from the edge of the bottom and I'm just gonna draw a line going up. Same over here, I come in from the edge, draw a line going up, and it's gonna be a test in a minute to see if I did in fact get this nice and even. I make sure that it's parallel with the bottom of the lighthouse. And if you wanted to do this in black colored pencil instead, just to make sure it looks really good, you can. Then I'm just gonna go in and draw some railing lines. Not even gonna draw them in pencil first, I'm just gonna go for it. Go. And that's it. That is how you put on the glass room and the railing for your lighthouse.